I'm Brian Noble, CEO of Family Policy Institute of Washington.
And I'm Brad Payne, President of FPIW Action.
A couple disclaimers before we get started today. Nothing in this video is considered an endorsement of the candidate, nor the candidate's endorsement of FPIW or FPIW Action. It's simply a public service to meet and greet the candidate.
All right. Well, Ryan, good morning and welcome.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to speak with you both once again. Looking forward to our conversation.
All right. Well, I'm going to start off with a three-part question. If you would tell our audience what position you're running for, and then share a little bit about yourself and your family, and then finally tell us about your experience for this position.
Okay. I'm running for Whatcom County Charter Review Commission in District 4. My experience with this, just to start it off backwards a little bit, has been great. It's our community up here is very well knit. So some of us review commissioners, candidates are meeting already, getting to know each other and having coffee and starting to talk shop because that's what we're going to end up having to do eventually. I've been really thrilled to see the community come together in that way. Being preemptive is key here. Then about me in general, I've been living a really interesting life. I traveled around quite a bit as a massage therapist for a majority of my career. I did about 15, 16 years of professional massage therapy, traveled around the country. And I think that with that brought a lot of perspective from different levels of living. I lived in Breckenridge, Colorado, between Vail and Aspen, so I saw a lot of effluence, a lot of different community structures. But I've also lived in not so high level community structures. So I have a wide breadth of experience in that gives me good perspective to be a part of this commission, I think. That tied in with my family life. My childhood family life was that of, I think, a majority of the people. It was a broken home. My parents were divorced early. My mom married multiple times, AA, addiction, a lot of stuff that I think generationally, my generation really has a root in. And some of those problems carry over, I think, into some of the societal situations we're seeing with homelessness and mental health issues because we didn't have the grounding structure of a solid family life. And I think some of those things could really be addressed. And the people that have those issues can be better addressed if we focus on that being the issue.
Excellent. So what is your primary promise to the public if you are elected?
My primary promise to the public is that I'm going to be a steward of your voice. I'm going to be here to listen to you and interact with you 100% at every opportunity. I will not be, avoiding any conversations. I'm going to try to be omnipresent in the community to hear what you have to say. I am focused on some tribal sovereignty issues because, again, I think these tie into that mental health trauma things and some of these things that we haven't addressed in our past. I think we could be an example for other traumas to be healed if we actually start addressing that up here in Whatcom County, where we do have a history of quite a lot of disparity between our indigenous and BIPOC communities. So I want to be fighting for that and hopefully figuring out how to get some water and air quality rights in there too.
All right. What differentiates you from your opponent?
Well, we got 7 opponents in my county. We get to elect 3 of a county district. We get 3 from each district to get on the board. The differentiation is pretty obvious. I am the only one. I'm nonpartisan, but I'm endorsed by quite a lot of Democratic aligned endorsements, and I'm the only one. So in my county district, there is a strong GOP sort of appeal, which is great, and I represent them as well. I'm not that. So I think the way I approach politics is very unique. I'm not paying for any signs. I feel like that's a waste of money and resources, and you end up just having street signs and flyers fly all over the place. So my entire approach to politics is, I think, unique. I want to just be authentic and shake hands and not litter my neighborhoods.
Okay. Our fourth and final question is, what did you learn during the primary campaign that is positively impacting you during this general election?
The fun part about this position is there's no primary for it. So
Okay.
I didn't have to actually interact in those activities and struggle and be combative in a way
Right.
politically. It was really more about kumbayaing and reaching out to the people that were interested in this position, seeing how we could facilitate organization, how we could start to get to know each other and what our intentions are. So I've been really active with some different people in different districts. I got a couple people, that I'm really keen on hope getting to work with. I got like about 7 or 8 people. I can't vote for them, but I'm hoping their districts pull them through because I think we could get an immense amount of work done and really address some uh, outstanding issues that would really bring our community forward and hopefully set an example for other counties and communities across the country.
All right. Well, Ryan, we appreciate you joining us today, and thanks so much for your thoughtful answers and your time. And thank you for sharing with our listeners. We appreciate it.
I appreciate you both as well, and everybody that's actively participating in this process. That's how we get it done.
All right, very good. Well, I'm Brad Payne with FPIW Action.
And I'm Brian Noble with FPIW. A friendly reminder that nothing in this video is considered an endorsement, nor the candidate's endorsement of FPIW or FPIW action. Like we like to say around there, go out there and defend and advance biblical values in the public square. God bless.